Hello and welcome to another episode of JWong Edits. Today's episode is going to be a little bit special, mostly because it's going to be on Halloween. As you can see, I'm dressed up like a Nintendo character called Ness. Now, if you don't know who Ness is, well, just Google him. You'll understand who it is after that. And in today's episode, we're going to have requests from the last two videos, and I'm going to remix it a little bit. Instead of having it as just a request, I'm going to try making them a little bit more spookier than what they are. So sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoy the video. Trevor Got Swagger MC, please subscribe. Heart says to do Rusher with a cow and then Mr. Mitch on a Cookie Monster. Well, this is going to be really interesting, mostly because I've never really done something of this magnitude. Now, it could go either way. It could be a really great masterpiece or a big disaster. Well, what will happen? We'll find out after the edit. Oh, okay. This is actually pretty funny. Not for the fact that it's like a really transitioned edit, but more like the fact that it's just freaking Rusher's face on a cow, and it looks hilarious. Just the emotion that gives it just brings also a tear to my eye. But in the comments below, tell me what you think about this, because I think it was okay, but I think it's also perfect by the fact of the comedic battle that comes with it. And now we'll go to the second half of this request. Alright, now for the second half of the video, put Mr. Mitch on this guy. Now this is going to be interesting. I'm going to try making it so it's a blue face first, and if that doesn't work, I was going to go back to normal. So we'll see what happens. Wow, this is actually pretty hilarious. I didn't expect it to come out like this, but it came out pretty interesting, mostly because of the fact I've never done something of this magnitude before, but I digress, it came out really well, so we're going to go to the next one. Alright, so Penguin Man Games requested to do a Jordanception, where we switch myself, with the other Jordan. Well, we can do that, and thankfully I've got a picture of good old myself, aka Ness and Bounty. I can't find one that seems to have a little bit of grainless on it, but I think this is a really good picture of him anyways. So we're going to swap faces and go from there. Well, yeah, that's it for this swap. It went not so bad for this part, but for here, the grainage kind of didn't translate that great, but it went pretty decently. Now, I said in the very beginning of this video I might add a little bit of spooky stuff, but then I realized that my drawing skills aren't the greatest. But yeah, that's what I was trying to get. I was gonna add a little bit of like little spooky things like this, but not realizing I can't draw that well. Anyways, we're gonna move to the next one. Alright, so Hello World 467 requested to do King Tong and Devon. I don't know if this has been done before, but I don't think it has. So I'm going to swap his face with his face, and we're going to go from there and see what happens. I don't even know what to say at this point, mostly because, well, first of all, this is the most messed up swap I've ever done because the warp feature came into handy way too much. This doesn't, after warping it, this does not look like Will anymore. It looks like something completely different. And this, and then over here, it looks like Devon still, but I don't know. But it came out to be a humorous result. So we're gonna go to the next one. Side clip. This is a quick edit I did on Twitter a while back, like a week ago, and this is basically just me as Ness, except a zombie-ish. The eyes are a little bit red, the background's a little bit spooky. It's a little bit spooky. I would not want to see a zombie Ness in real life, if anything. Imagine the PK fired on that. Yeah, you can't either. Switch Will's and Justin Bieber's face from a request from Arcus, or Arcis, however you pronounce it. And this is going to be a fun request because Justin Bieber and Will kind of have... No, they don't. They don't even have a similar face. What was I trying to say? But yeah, this is going to be an interesting swap. We'll see what happens. Alright, I think that's a good swap. I think that it came out really well, especially on both sides of the swap. I could make this a little bit color change, but I think it's fine as is. And yeah, Will's actually came out really well on Justin Bieber. It almost looks like it's a real person. So we're going to switch to the next one, and I think that may be the last one. Alright, so this is a picture I did on Twitter a while back as well, and this was a picture originally that was just a normal grazer with straw sleeping that said "I see ugly people," and then I switched it recently with the newer version with the witch avatar, and now it says "I see spooky ugly people." It's referring to that one scene off that one movie. I totally forget, but that's what it was that was the quote where it's like "I see dead people." But if anyone knows that movie, leave it in the comments below, because I totally forgot it off the top of my head. So yeah, that was that. So we're gonna move to the next request. Parker GoED or Parker GoEd requested to swap Finn and Sky's face. Now, for safety reasons, I've removed the person in the middle because I don't know of their rights of what they want for posting. But I found this great picture of them, and I'm going to swap faces. Now, I'm hoping that this face will orchestrate perfectly on this face as a funny effect, and that this glasses will match this side, which is going to be a challenge. It is going to be a challenge. So we're going to start this and see how it goes.
I've got a question, if you'd hear me out. In your defense, you never had a chance. And so tell me straight, I won't go. This is our time now, I'm sure. Make no mistake, that we are closer than we're far.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Finn. I don't know what to think about this because it's nothing wrong with the the displacement or like blending of some sort. It's the fact that like the displacement of the face looks not right whatsoever, but in the long run it looks kind of funny. This came out all really good, I think. The blending came out pretty well. I don't notice anything right away that would show that it's not but it looks pretty good, so I had to say this went pretty well. And that's it for today's episode of JWong Edits. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, and if you want to see for more content, make sure you subscribe. Now, if you want to make a request, leave in the comments below what you guys want, because that will help us significantly. And as well, if you want to leave a request via Twitter, give the hashtag JWong Edits, and I'll definitely read some of them, and I'll put it in the video. As always, have a great day, please, and see you guys later.
A lot of things get screwed around here, but I'm back. Yeah, I'm at one back from doing all those hard assignments, but I still love and enjoy it. I love 60, 170 to the point where I just go, oh man, I'm excited. I'm ready to take damage. Everyone's crying around me, so I just went through it, but I'm ready. I'm ready.